Danger, danger, danger. Welcome to an update on my Maruke, however you pronounce it, blue tongue skink. More commonly known as a type of Indonesian blue tongue skink. Just to give you guys a little update on him and his condition. When I first got him, he had some really nasty scratches on the top of his head. About 3 sheds later, and he's looking really good. The scratches are completely gone. Still got him in a 40 breeder, but I changed up his heating arrangements a little bit because it wasn't quite warm enough, and I wanted him to get more UVB. So I got this for the UVB. I have the Zilla double bulb fixture, and it has a full spectrum light, and it has a UVB light. Oh man, what am I saying? A UVB light. It's about 30 inches in length, so it covers the whole span of the tank. So I know he's getting that that effective natural sunlight throughout the whole thing. And for his basking, the basking dome right there, ignore the dent in it. That's a long story. I had an iguana years ago. It fell onto a dumbbell and dumbbell. Well, anyway, yeah. So that dome right there has a 150 watt night heat bulb in there. So what I like to do is I just keep the full spectrum and UVB light on during the day, and at nighttime I just turn off the daylight and UVB bulb, the full spectrum one I was just talking about. And I just keep the 150 on all day and all night, because at night my house does get kind of cold. So, bless you. So, even though I do have the heating element on 24/7, it gets cool enough where if he goes to the cool side of the tank, he can sleep properly and cool his body down. And of course, all the heat is on one side, so we can thermoregulate, so it doesn't bother him. But it keeps things from getting too cold during the day, and especially at night. Right now, he's eating a mixture of romaine lettuce. There's a little bit, just a little bit of green squash crushed up at the bottom of that. I didn't have very much else. I didn't have any blueberries or anything this time, but I did have some of the Zumed snails, which I want to. That's right, they're in the fridge. I'm not gonna get up. Yeah, but the Zumed snails versus the Exoterra ones that I bought before. I don't know if there's different size varieties, but the ones that I got, both are deshelled. But the Zumed ones I noticed tend to be a lot bigger, which I really like. With the small ones, they're definitely easier to mix and prepare. But the bigger ones are better for a lizard his size, especially since he's not a little baby anymore. When he was smaller, definitely I would go with the smaller ones. But now I like the Zumed ones a little better. But yeah, he's gained a little weight. He's a little picky. He doesn't like to eat insects so much. He tends to like the high quality cat foods and dog foods mixed in with his veggies better than me giving him live insects or dead insects or anything like that. He does love snails, which is typical of a skink, but he doesn't really. Like, I put some crickets in there, he doesn't really chase them. I gave him a hornworm once or twice. One time he ate it. Every time after that, he refused them. I try to give him a big variety, especially in skinks. It's a big, from everything I've read, it's really good to try to give him a little bit of everything. But so far, he just doesn't take to them like that. But these guys are picky, where I have read that the Indonesian Blue Tongue Skink will definitely take meat over veggies any day, as he picks the snails out of his food. But yesterday I gave him a snack where it was just tomato and romaine lettuce. Whenever I give tomato, though, I always remove all the seeds, because the seeds are actually the toxic part, usually in most reptiles. So I don't give him any tomatoes with any seeds, just to cut down on the hater comments. If something is very toxic in tomatoes to skinks, please just let me know. But from everything that I've read, and I've read like 6 different care sheets, I did not see anything about tomatoes harming skinks specifically. But yeah, he's doing really well. I'm noticing each shed his head's getting a little bit lighter, and I've seen some of them where they'll actually the browner parts will turn a little bit silver as they get older. Oh, also, I do mix a little bit of the powdered multivitamins for reptiles in his food once a week, but twice a week, blah. Oh man, I don't know what's wrong with me today, I'm tired. But twice a week, I give him just a little pinch of calcium in there. One time his UVB bulb did go out, and I didn't have it for about a week, so I just upped the dosage just a little bit so that way he would get a little bit more of the, well, let me backtrack a little bit. The calcium I use for all my reptiles is the one that contains vitamin D3, because my leopard geckos, especially one of them being albino, they don't really need ultraviolet light, and they tend to hide from it a lot. So that's a good way for me to get them to actually be exposed to it a little better. So for my blue tongue skink, I just add a little bit in there because I don't want him to OD on vitamin D3, especially if he's getting it from the sun. But yeah, if something happens to the UVB and I can't get to the store to get another bulb, I can just add a little bit of extra of that in there, and he won't have any issues. From at least what I've seen so far. I've only had him a couple months, but you know, that's just a little idea I like to throw out there. But yeah, he's eating very, very well. He's actually, wait, what are you doing? As he takes his lettuce out of his bowl. Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, one thing I'm gonna do as soon as I get a little paycheck, I'm gonna get some more decorations for his tank, because I notice he likes to hide, well, try to hide anyway, underneath that plant over there. So I was thinking maybe just, you know, 2 or 3 more, not a whole lot, because these guys do get very sizable. Like, he's small compared to what he's going to be like when he's fully grown. But yeah, definitely, yeah, add a few more plants, maybe make like a tiny little forest in this little area over here between that and his hide, just so that way he has an extra little spot to hide and feel nice and secure. Yeah, I don't see him drinking water a whole lot, but I have seen him drink water on quite a few occasions. Usually, he's probably just not doing it when I'm around. Plus, he gets a lot of moisture in his diet. But yeah, this guy's doing very well. He's tamed out really well. He doesn't hiss a lot when I pick him up anymore. Yeah, he's very friendly. So this is an update on my Indonesian Blue Tongue Skink. Thank you guys for watching the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Later.